Hi guys, I'm Andrea and welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to continue with the theme of one eyeshadow eye look. So we're gonna make it a little bit challenging today. We're gonna use this really pretty but dark and not very neutral color. So it's kind of like I'll swatch for you. Let's see if I can do that. It's kind of like a reddish, but not quite. Let me smudge there. There you go, because I can't really see. Yeah, so it's kind of reddish, purplish, not really purple, but more like a burgundy. Yeah, like a burgundy color. So needless to say, I'm more of a natural, neutral kind of girl, and playing with color kind of scares me at times. So we'll just make it challenging today. Let's see what we can come up with. Hopefully it's not a disaster. So I'm gonna take this A502 Hot and Flashy Angie and BK Beauty collaboration. So I'm just gonna go into here, but I'm gonna go lightly because this shadow is very pigmented and also darker to begin with, and also a color that I'm not very easy about. So make sure you tap your brush so that you can get rid of all of the excess. So I'm gonna start, as I always do, in my crease because I have hooded eyes. Now if I'm looking at you straight and I'm talking, you can't see my crease. So if I were to just put it in here where my crease would actually be, once I open, it's not there anymore. So I'm gonna create one because why not, right? So I'm gonna go there and just get it in. Okay, you can tell how high I actually have to put it for it to be visible. So if you have hooded eyes, that's the trick, to actually have a crease, to have a crease showing, because you're gonna have it no matter what, but to have it showing, you definitely can't just close your eye and go in where your actual crease is. So now that I have started there, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it in, not mix, but blend. So I'm gonna wanna kind of bring it down and soften it because it's so prominent, it's so dark and so unlike me. Hopefully I'm not blurring it up, but I want to just blend, and then I want to bring it down. Now I don't want to go up high any more than what it already is, unless I can't help it, then I'll just go ahead and wipe it. But definitely try to go down with it and not up. So blend is the name of the game. Yeah, so blend it really nice and soften up that color. So I'm gonna go now with the same color. I'm just gonna tip in gently and place it in my outer corner right up here and just bring it down towards the corner of my eye. You don't want to go past your middle, like you kind of want to keep it in the outer V. If it goes a little bit further down, it's okay, just don't worry about it, but definitely try to keep it there. And then I also like to go up higher too, just in this little corner here, just up and down, kind of like a V motion, because that's basically what we want to do, deepen up the V. If it's easier for you to just swirl it. If not, whatever works for you. And then I'm gonna dip again and then just go on the lower lash line, just 3/4 in. Now this is a pretty color, but it's also very strong, very like out there. So you want to make sure you're going in slowly. So better build it little by little than to go in with too much at once. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna kind of just wipe a little bit. I'm not gonna clean up too much right now, but I kind of want to see where I'm standing with it. I'm gonna, with what I have on my brush, I'm not gonna tip anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of bring it towards the middle, like from all sides, from the top, from the side, kind of soften it, make it diffuse into your middle of the eye. Don't go into your center, not center, onto your tear duct. Don't go there. Just try to stick into the middle, from the top, from the side. Just bring it in there to kind of make it soften up and kind of lose intensity. Jojo is gonna come up and kind of clean up. That's my cleanup. And then also you wanna have this kind of, you know, an angle coming up. Imagine you're seeing a line coming from the edge of your nose, the end of your nose, and kind of hitting the end of your eye and then goes up, right? So kind of like that. That's kind of like a guideline. If you like it to come out, then let it come out. But I kind of like it to stick in there for a reference. All right. So I'm just going back on it with, I don't know if it's anything on that brush anymore, but all I want to do is soften it up. Okay, now as an added bonus, I like to take these like an angled brush and just go in the same color. Of course, we're only using one, very little, and then tap it as well. And then I just want to line my eye line where my eyeliner would be going, but just from the edge to the middle. I don't want to go any further than the middle. So this is a very strong color, and I am trying to go very gently. I don't want to go with too much, like I said, but yeah. You can start in the middle or you can start at the edge. And then if you want to soften, you can just go with the finger and kind of smudge it. If not, you can just leave it like that. And then I also like to go underneath just 1/4, so just 1/4. Just for the end of it, that's all. Just want it to be a little more defined. Now, if you want, you can just kind of bring that little line a little out. It does make it nice, like a little flick, you know. Kind of makes your eye look more elongated. Kind of like that. Kind of like on the same line that we came from, down, up. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so that's our eye. If you feel like you want more color, you can definitely go ahead and put more. If not, just this would be it. And I forgot to mention, I already primed my lids, and I also set it. Well, prime it, not really. That's my priming set. So I have foundation this time. I don't have concealer on, but the foundation did a good job kind of evening up the colors. And I just went ahead and set it up with this Honest Beauty Invisible Blur setting powder. I definitely want to set up my my foundation, eyeshadow, whatever, not eyeshadow, concealer, whatever you're putting on, just to make sure that your eyeshadow goes in smoothly on top of it and it's not dragging or pulling or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Big Poppa from Wet n Wild mascara, and then I'll show you the difference, which is huge. Now this mascara is about $5 to $6, $5 to $6, that's it. And it really rivals high-end mascaras. But it's from the drugstore, and yeah, it's a bonus. It's a win-win. It's really good, and it lasts really for until you're supposed to not use it anymore. So 3 months for sure. That is if you're using it daily. If not, you're still gonna have a bunch left, but safety first. Now, once I get into the end of it, I kind of like to bring these last lashes a little bit to the side, just for more of elongated look. I think you kind of noticed a theme here. Okay, and now just gonna take a clean brush, bristles from the wand from the a previous mascara tube that I used, and just kind of separate it and pick up the excess, you know. If you have cleanup to do on your skin, I recommend using a Q-tip Make sure you roll it in the direction of the fuzzes, just so they're not coming out. And then you can just go with it and just strategically clean up. It's definitely soft and it does a really good job, but it doesn't hurt like spoolie would do. It really doesn't take the color off either. Okay, I think that's good. So let's see. With and hold on, without. I know that this is good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not nothing wrong with it, right? But when you want to do something, you definitely if you appreciate makeup, you definitely like to do makeup, so you want to see a difference there. So yeah, actually I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was a little scared, I gotta tell you the truth there. I was a little scared. Well, a little is understatement. I was scared. I thought I was gonna end up with crying looking eyes, because usually that's what this kind of color does on me. I've only used it as a liner, really, not as a whole eye look. So this was taking really a big chance there. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I already dipped it and tapped it, so I'm just gonna go in right on top, just like I did with the other. And once I have it, then the fun begins. So blend, blend, blend. That's the fun. It's kind of nice to be able to use all of the shadows from one palette, because I can tell you there's a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I'm not using all the shades, because they're just not on my comfort level, or I just don't like them, you know. Like, I've never really been a fan of blue eyeshadow. I have been, however, a fan of blue eyeliner, like high school. Yes, ma'am. I used to wear the blue eyeliner up until actually maybe 10 years ago. Maybe. I'll still occasionally do a green, just because my eyes are green and it kind of pulls it nicely, but like a darker green to where it's not really very prominent. It's just more on my eye color. So yeah, not like a lime one. I'm gonna line them up now. Oops, I think I got it inside my eye. Flick a little bit of a line here. I want to make sure we're matching. Kind of hard to see now with the lashes. And I kind of want to clean up here. Oh, okay. So I didn't want that inside my eye. Inside my eye. Okay, let's see. And I think I want to just go around with whatever was left on my brush. I'm not dipping anymore, just to kind of smooth out the harsh edges and just blend it in, soften that shadow. Okay, I think I'm just gonna let it be right now and do the mascara. Let's see how that goes. Oops, that's a little too much of a dollop. Oops. Gotta close that lid up. See how nice this mascara is? It's not sponsored, it's not affiliated, not even. It's just a good mascara, that's all. What do you think? Let's clean up now. Now, if you put too much eyeshadow underneath your line or whatever, whenever, whatever, you can just take this Q-tip and just go ahead and kind of wipe it off with. It will definitely take it off if you want to take it off. But make it to where you're comfortable with, because it's nothing better than you being comfortable with your own makeup. Or I mean, if you're not if you are uncomfortable, then why even do it, right? Okay, I think they match pretty good, don't they? I think they do. Okay, guys, this is it. Actually, pretty quick, pretty fast. I know lots of blah blah blah, lots of talking, but I just love this one eyeshadow look, because it's so fast and so quick, and it's just because it's one eyeshadow look, because it's one eyeshadow, it actually just goes with everything, right? So you don't have to worry about combining colors, even though a light and a darker one really do good. This one does really good too. So I hope that you give it a try, especially if you're like in a rush. I do suggest don't take my example here, the last, but I suggest you using, first of all, an eyeshadow that you've worked with before and that is to your liking and you know what it does. Because if you start throwing out in there before you have to go somewhere, you might just have to sit there and spend more time, which is counterproductive, right? We're trying to cut on time and get it all faster and, you know, get out the door. So use what you know already and then start to experiment with other things, especially if you have more time. You know, like when you have more time, go ahead and experiment and see how it actually likes. So the sun is going in and out of the clouds, so I hope that's not really bothering the lighting much, because I'm relying mostly on the light, the natural light. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked this look. I'm gonna give you another little quick look. By the way, the palette that I used was Ilia Cool Nude. It's a little rubbed off, but yeah, really cool colors in here. They're really not as cool as you would expect a cool palette to be. They are cool, but not extra. They're really nice. They play well with warm tones and cool tones the same as well, I should say. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging with me. I hope you liked it and you learned something new. And also that you give it a try and you see how you like it. And if you do, let me know down below on the comments section. So I'm gonna link all the, well, I didn't use that many, but I'm gonna link it down below, the products that I used. Up until I see you next time, guys, you take care. Bye.